here. We were over at the bus, and me and my best friend's dad and my friend too. We sit there and look how good this metal is underneath. It's got a little spot right there, but I got all this cut out, and then I also went in cut under here. I'm gonna leave this for now. I'm gonna leave that strip on the bottom. I'm gonna try to. All these are gonna come off, all that, and we already tore these off. They just unscrewed, but all this is gonna have to all riveted. So I'm gonna have to get rid of the rivets anyway. And then I gotta be careful with the wires, because I don't know what wires go where or whatever. But anyway, got all that cut out. You can see where I nicked it at the one spot. It's got a hole there. So I got plug weld that hole, try to, and where I nicked it, I'll weld them up. I'm gonna get some poster board put down here so I can get a exact pattern. Get that hole fixed, and then we'll come back. And get the other side. This side, it's not quite as bad as the other side, but it was bad. And then you come over here. These ain't bad at all. I might just be able to cut that out and put a strip in there and plug weld all that. Now this one here in the front is gonna have to go like I did on that one. Move some of this crap out of our way here. Yeah, because you can see it is soft. See it? So I'm going to cut back like I did over here. But I think, and I do probably get that one too, but this one right here I might get away with. I don't know. Let's see. That's still solid, guys. So, then we gotta, then I gotta come through and make all these little teeny patches. I'll cut squares. So what I'm gonna end up doing, just say this is my patch. I'll cut a patch out, and then put the patch right over top. Drill holes in it, and plug weld it. I just got to get all this surface rust. A lot of this is just surface rust. It's loose. You can see it right here. It's like one thin layer. And it does have craters and divots in it, but it's solid. So I'll take that brush and put that stuff on there. Spray that, and that'll be solid. And then we got this huge sheet. I got this at a place near where I live. It's a 4x8 sheet, 12 gauge, $150. Try to get something like that on the internet or something. If it's close by, it might be cheap, but that's a 4x8 sheet, 12 gauge. And we got all this stuff too. This is like 12 gauge. We can cut this stuff up. Use that for the metal. Look at it. All you have to do is take a hammer and I got a anvil made out of railroad tie that my uncle got and gave to me. You straighten that right out, and that could be patches. Now, and this stuff right here, like this, look how far this is across. It's got one little patch here. But see, I could cut that out and put a circle in there. I'm thinking about putting that on the window, on the outside. It's got nothing bolted here. I haven't figured that out yet. But I think, and pop riveted it on the outskirts, so they are pop riveted. So I gotta figure out how that works. We can go out here and look. And so that's all them pop rivets, the way it looks. Let's go back in here. Yes, it is. The pop rivets I wanted to take out, that's these. There was two on the ends on down below. I was going to try to take them out and shove the metal up. But we're going to have to take a door out to figure that out first. Or I might just have to take this first row of pop rivets here and I'm going to shove the metal up under this one. This one will be over the other metal, and then it'll go down, and the metal that I'm going to use is going to go over the black piece. I've seen a lot of people on here. I'm not criticizing you or nothing, or saying you're doing it wrong. You guys all do it your way you want, but I see a lot of people cutting that out and putting the metal right there. But if I shove that metal underneath it, it's going to be like a roof. It's going to come down and hit this. It ain't going to go back up under. Then it's going to come down. Then a lot of people are taking that metal and shoving that metal under here. They're pulling out. So you do that, then it's just going right down there. If you put it right on these rivets or close to it, it's going to come down and make a channel right here. It's going to be like a ledge on a window. The rain's going to come right off. So what you got to do is you get rid of these rivets right here, grind them, pop them, whatever, and set your metal on here. That's what you're going to do, and shove your metal in there, and that'll cover your windows. Then you just put your insulation or whatever you're going to do on the back. And I thought my bus was actually, I don't think it's bad, but I thought it was I thought these wheel wells were bad. I seen another guy on there said something about, look at my bus. He cut literally, I think from this member all the way back to right about where, I think right about where my foot is, all of that out. Took the wheel wells and everything out. You have to, but I got a little bit right here. I can trim up on the wheel well. Now I'll put that stuff on it. Then I'm gonna take sheet metal screw it down so it's tight when I do it. What I'll do is screw it down. Then I'm gonna plug weld it, like I said. But I'm gonna screw it down first. Because you don't screw it down, you might not have enough weight on it. It could be a hair gap in there, and you don't want that. You want it tight as you can. Then you silicone around the edges. But she's getting there, and then I went ahead and this wire should be. It's still plugged in there, but I cut it off, and I got the heater box sitting up here. I'm going to transfer the heater box to right here, or somewhere in there. But that's what the updates I got for now, and I went to Harbor Freight, the new one in Frederick, near where I live. They had this little thing on sale for $40. So I picked her up. And I already had the airline. I did grab that. That's a Harbor Freight. This right here, the sprayer. The sprayer came with oh, it's down there. It came with a 2-foot extension. Let me show you. It's like $4 and something. And that's what you get. Ain't bad for $4. So, more or less, that's going to be the end of this video. If you like the progress so far, give me a thumbs up. And if you don't, give me a thumbs down. I don't care. This just means you watch one. Please subscribe and bye till later.